Mondo announces ThunderCats partnership exclusive. Let's talk about it. Another beloved 1980s cartoon is officially getting the Mondo treatment. ComicBook.com can exclusively confirm that Mondo is launching a new partnership with ThunderCats and will be producing a line of 1/6 scale figures inspired by the beloved multimedia franchise. The news of the Mondo X ThunderCats line was announced during Mondo's future flight of fun panel at Chicago's C2E2 convention. Launching later this year, Mondo's ThunderCats collaboration will begin with the premium figure of Lino, which you can get an early glimpse at below. So this is what it looks like, and I have to say, this is looking pretty good from the 3D model standpoint. It looks like something you see out of a video game, which I would have loved for them to actually do. Just imagine ThunderCats being made by Insomniac or NetherRealm Studios or even Capcom. But I highly doubt that Capcom will ever get their hands on ThunderCats because that fan base will be going crazy if that were to happen. But this figure alone looks pretty good. The 3D models, and you could tell there's going to be some crazy articulation. It's not going to be like the Lightning Collection where you can bend, you can press down, you can press hard, and you could tell they're going to be some breakish based on this 3D models alone. But at the same time, we really don't know how these articulations might end up looking like. So they will be dropping later this year, so I'm just giving y'all the heads up. These do look pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. Just seeing this looks pretty interesting. And I like how Lionel looks. You see the belt buckle, you see the glove, and the hair looks on point. I love it a lot. And this is pretty much the hand-drawn version of it, of what's gonna end up looking like. I mean, we've already seen the 3D model looking, but we're gonna see a hand-drawn version of it, which looks pretty much the same, but a lot different. But it still looks cool after all. There's the head sculptures. There's the one where his eyes are glowing. There's this Cheetor at the bottom. There's a saber and the dagger and the book, the cape, the whip. Those are his hand accessories, and you can see the one where he's wearing some type of crown or something like that. I gotta watch this the show because I don't know if ThunderCats is on Tubi because I try to find a full season on YouTube, but it's not free. I don't know, but I think it's on Hulu. But I don't want to be bothered. Just try to create an account on the but this is cool though. Created by Tom and Ted Wolf, ThunderCats began as a toy line and an original animated series which ran from 85 to 89. The franchise follows the adventures of various human hydroids including Lino, Cheetor, Tigra, and Panthro. In a decade since, ThunderCats has inspired video games, multiple comic reboots, and countless pieces of merchandise. Wait, so they did have a video game? I might have to do my research on it though. It most recently spawned the Cartoon Network animated series ThunderCats Roar, which ran from one season in 2020. It even crossed over with the Cartoon Network's hit series Teen Titans Go. I don't want to talk about that mess. I hate Teen Titans Go and I hate ThunderCats Roar. The person who made the series doesn't know anything about it. And I remember I did a video on this way back when. I think this was like 6 or 7 years ago, beginning of 2018, where I saw the trailer of ThunderCats Roar, and it was one of the most horrific things I wanted to get out of my memory because it was not the ThunderCats that I grew up with, even though I wasn't born in the 80s, but I'm a 90s baby, but I am familiar with those iconic franchises. Like, how can you mess up those iconic franchises that look, it looks stupid. So I would rather forget about those things and talk about the real deal. A live-action reboot of ThunderCats is currently in the works at Warner Bros. Pictures, with Godzilla x Kong, a new Empire director Adam Wingard, lined up to helm the project. While cast and plot details remain under wraps, Wingard teased earlier this year that his version of the ThunderCats film will honor the spirit of the original animated series. So, I did a video on this in the past, and you already know what his initial thoughts are. That he wants the film to feel like the 1980s, and I completely respect him for it. So, as long as you stay close to the source material and make a good story out of it, that's all that matters. This one is really interesting because, you know, as a ThunderCats fan, I like this. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what Mondo is doing for the franchise, but for some odd reason, when I scroll down, I think I'm gonna end up using this for my thumbnail because the 3D models have always looked the best regardless. So, what's your thoughts on this? Link to the article will be down below, and if you enjoy what my thoughts on this situation, or are you excited about all of this, will you be picking up these Mondo ThunderCats figures yourself? Let me know in the comments.